Oh,
Yep.
yes.
The sound of Tuesday.
Let's do it. Oh, yeah. All right. The kids are out to play. All right.
Always, man.
Well, Daddy's drinking beer on a Tuesday night. The kids are playing. And we're going to have a good time. No baseball. Again, do I need to lament this point again? Or Angelo, you saw some baseball last Tuesday, right?
I did see some baseball, some Little League baseball. And there's no lockout there. So, and there's no lockout in minor league baseball, but there's a lockout in Major League Baseball. So what's the common denominator?
Money.
Right.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, did they ban the shift in Little League?
Well, it depends on which game you're watching. If you're watching if you're watching my 3-year-old's Little League game, it's the shift all over the place, shifting to where the ball is, which is great, and it's super fun to watch. But no ban of the shift in Little League baseball right now.
Are they using sabermetrics yet in Little League?
No, and I actually have to score keep at some point this year, so I have to learn that. So I don't think sabermetrics. I think we just got to get down the symbols that I need to write, or the things I need to write in the scorekeeping book.
Yeah.
Once you figure that out, that's super cool to learn.
Yeah.
I learned it once, and it's super fun to learn.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes you watch the game from a whole different perspective. So
any pitch clocks happening? They're keeping it moving, right?
They are keeping it moving. No pitch clock, but there is pitch count. But they definitely keep the game moving.
I'm being completely sarcastic, but
I know.
The game is not ruined, guys. Let's get back to basics, okay? Let's stop tinkering and get back to it. But you're right. The money, as Jackie Martling would say.
It's all about the money.
Yeah, it's all about the money, honey. So let's talk about some craft beer and baseball. Let's get it going. Yes. From the top, hey, Michael here from Beer Baseball Blog, The Adventures of Craft Beer and Baseball. This is the Beer Baseball Blogcast, episode 97. Ooh, 97 for March 8th, 2022. Wherever you are watching us live today, please give us a like and a comment. Let us know that you're out there. And as always, we'd appreciate it if you subscribe and turn on those notifications. Some housekeeping before we start. If you'd like to support us and our efforts here at the Beer Baseball Blog, you can buy our stickers, buttons, and beer coasters on our Etsy page. Go to beerbaseball.store and I'll take you right to it. If you'd like to become more connected and involved with us, become a Patreon member for as low as $5 a month. Go to patreon.com/beerbaseball. And I'm going to go and scroll all the great people who support us and our efforts here. We cannot do it without you, and we do it for you, and all the great people who watch us free on the interwebs. Here is the lineup card for today. Batting leadoff is the VP of Content Development here at the Beer Baseball Blog, Angelo Trinidad. Welcome.
Cheers, boys. Happy to be here after a 1 week absence on assignment, watching my son's AAA Little League game last week. So, the turnout of the game, the result of the game wasn't as we wanted to, but, hey, I'm back this week.
As they say in baseball, it's just one game. There's always the next game, right?
Absolutely.
Next, he is not here. Kevin Lyon, who is our field correspondent, senior research analyst, and social media manager. He gets a new title in there. Here at the Beer Baseball Blog. He's on the road right now, on the road again, just like Willie Nelson. But he will be back. He'll be here soon enough. And we want him to get back safe so we can enjoy some craft beer and some baseball talk. But hitting third is the Goodwill Ambassador and the Sultan of Swig here at the Beer Baseball Blog, Cowboy Jack Durango.
All aboard! Hazy, but that's how it goes. Millions of people drinking these beers. Maybe it's not too late to go to the fridge and forget yesterday. Mental wounds not healing. Life's a bit to shame. I'm going off the rails on a hazy train.
Yes. Yes.
Let him hear it. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Diamond Exchange, the crown jewel of craft beer and baseball. Thank you so much for joining us. And just right at the top, I wanted to say thank you, Michael Mondragon. Thank you, Kevin Lyon. Thank you, Angelo, Trinidad. And thank you to the BBB family. What I've gained this week just from becoming a baseball fan was I got to sit down with my father-in-law's best friend, Joe Steck, and talk baseball with him Sunday afternoon after Hazy History. We talked about our shared hatred for mascots, and I would have never been able to have that conversation, which I'll always hold dear to me now, without this show. So everyone out there, thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. And one thing that I love about baseball, I mean, that's why we're here. We're all, our friendships were always there, but like baseball is extended. We have a whole bunch of people in the chat that are our friends because of all this. Ian's out there. We got Mr. Excitement. Yes.
What is this, a handsome contest? Ian and Mr. Excitement? How you doing, fellas? And David?
Yeah. He's out there. Yes. Bubble Pug's back, and she's first in the comments. Nice.
Our MVP. Welcome back.
Yes. It's what is it? National Women's Day? Is that it? So
International Women's Day. Yeah.
There you
International
go.
Women's Appreciation Day. So all the ladies in our lives, thank you. You make us better men. If it wasn't for you, we would be shirtless right now, just dribbling beer on ourselves, screaming about no baseball. So thank you.
Yeah, great calls here. So we got the gang is all here. So let's get into it. What are we drinking tonight, everyone? We bring it every week for 97 weeks, 98 if you count our pilot, but we've done this consistently. We've had a lot of beers at this point. But I'm going to start with, is this yours, Angelo? No.
That is mine, yep.
Yeah, go for it.
So tonight I'll be enjoying and sipping a Gas Station Sunset Double Hazy IPA with Blood Orange from Love Lady Brewing Company out of Henderson, Nevada. This one has no IBU listed, but a hearty 7.3 ABV. And as soon as I opened the can at the top of the show, the pleasant aroma that was billowing from the can was incredible. And the taste of it is matching how great that aroma was. So this is a good one. And when I drank the Riviera from Love Lady a couple weeks ago, Mark had texted me, Mark, the regular friend of the show, texted me and said, hey, wait till you have that Gas Station Sunset. And my friend, you are correct, because this is very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, this looks great. A double hazy, and I've been noticing a theme here where we've all been, and this one kind of inspired the song is like we're all on the hazy train.
We are.
We're you can see where our taste is going. Now we're getting excited about hazies, but what's it going to be next? There's so many great beers out there, and yeah, but hazies and then Blood Orange. I mean, I love Blood Orange.
I love Blood Orange. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that I only have I have 2 more beers to try from my trip out to Vegas last month. So I'm kind of sad that I'm on the tail end of it now.
Well, you got to go more adventures, right?
Yeah, there may be more adventures coming up soon. If you know what I'm saying.
Foreshadowing.
Gas Station Sunset sounds like an awesome late 90s alt rock band, right?
It does. It does.
But it's got to be like the like that type of music,
Exactly.
like coffee house rock. That's it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Cowboy Jack, what do you got today?
So today I'm straying from the love of my life, Toppling Goliath Brewing, and I'm having a Hidden Paradise Hazy IPA brewed by the Emboldened Beer Company out of sunny San Diego, California. It is brewed with Vic Secret, Waimea, and Citra hops. It's weighing in with a 6.5 ABV, and as stated on the can, fortune favors the bold. My friends, this is a very bold hazy IPA. It's got a very strong kick, that hazy IPA kick that I've learned is my wheelhouse. And I'll tell you what, not a bad beer. Not a bad beer. It is going to share the atmosphere with Toppling Goliath.
Nice. And at one time, San Diego, it used to be Portland. But it switched to San Diego. They had the most breweries per capita, and this is one I have not heard of. That's in San Diego. I mean, they have tons of them. I mean, the little ones pop up here and there, but this one seemed pretty big. I was kind of surprised I had not heard of it sooner than this. But they look pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a really cool beer. I mean, my eye is always drawn to the art on the can. It's super cool art. But yeah, I mean, this is just a good steady. This is what a hazy IPA should taste like.
Cool. Yeah, Ian wants. What am I looking at on this Emboldened can? Yeah, I noticed that a lot of their artwork. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is either, but
I know exactly what it is. So you have a pencil there in the middle. This is like a play on Salvador Dali and architecture. You have a pencil right there in the middle with the lead going straight up to that circle on grid paper, and then there's a city skyline on that grid paper.
Oh, okay. So Hidden Paradise.
Yeah, grassland and trees on the bottom there. So
got it. I know that there's a lot of these breweries have like themes, so it's like I wonder if what the running theme of this brewery is. I mean, I didn't go that deep into it actually. I should have.
Well, I'll hashtag do the research and report back on social media. How does that sound?
There you go. That sounds good. But a good looking brewery, and actually it looks pretty young as well. It hasn't been around for that long.
Yeah, no, I didn't find a lot on them, and they didn't have the independent sticker that you showed me about, but I know it's an independent company. Their design is, that design is super simple, and I love that the emboldened. The E Emboldened logo.
Yeah, it's super cool.
It's very cool.
They might not be part of the San Diego Brewers Guild yet, so maybe because they're so young. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but that might be a reason why they might not have it. So, but yeah, we'll keep our eye on them. A new brewery pops up here, Emboldened. Oh, we're gonna say goodbye to an old favorite. This is the IPA Del Rey, and I've spoken about this a couple weeks. I think I had another indie brewing beer, but I found the one that kind of turned me on to indie brewing, the IPA Del Rey. It's an unfiltered IPA from the recently closed indie brewing company in Boyle Heights. It's just south of kind of the little Tokyo district downtown of Los Angeles. Brewed with Citra, Mandrania, and Vic Secret and Idaho 7 hops, 6.5 ABV, 65 IBU, an awesome West Coast IPA with notes of yellow nectarine, juicy fruit, and tangerine. This is not really the beer that I remember from a long time ago, but I remember it being really real, like they said, like juicy fruit before. This one is this one's a little bit more hot. It's hoppier, but it's a little bit flatter than I remember. It doesn't have that kind of robust flavor that I remember from a couple years ago, but that happens over time. I mean, And if anybody's here in the Los Angeles area, they're like selling off all their beer. So if you see it, it's probably the last you'll ever get of it.
Wow.
But I definitely wanted to give them a shout out. Like it's kind of sad to see things go, but that's the way of the world, right? So, cheers to Indie Brewing. So thank you for joining us, everyone. Yeah, I thought the same thing too. Like juicy fruit, like the gum. The way that it's explained, it kind of resembles that, but not really. Yeah, juicy fruit. Nah, I don't know. Shout out to my brother who's out there. Hello. Yes.
Poor decision. My favorite country and westerns band name.
Yeah. And I'm drinking a Sprite straight from the can. Watch out. Yeah. Whoa, boy.
Easy, Greg. Go easy, buddy. Hey.
Yeah. Slow down, man. All right. So let's get into this day in baseball history for March 8th. Not a lot going on, but some fun stuff nonetheless. And we might have to be doing this for a while. This is going to be the only baseball that we have for a while. So, but I'm looking forward to this one. March 8th, 1923, Commissioner Kennesaw Mountain Landis, there's that name again, allows pitcher Rube Benton, despite the left-hander admitting to having prior knowledge of the 1919 World Series fix, to return to the major leagues. The 32-year-old left-hander who spent 6+ seasons with the Giants before sitting out the 1922 campaign returns to the Reds for 3 years, compiling a 30-29 record during his second tour with the team. This sounds a little shady. This is actually kind of interesting because there was a lot of people who didn't play baseball after this, but how did this guy get through the cracks?
Yeah, see, I don't often agree with Kennesaw Mountain Chainsaw Burgess the third, but Rube Benton looks like, I look at this picture and I smell laundry that's been sitting in the washer for 4 days with expired Chinese food dumped on it. This is not a trustworthy man. He cheated.
Okay.
That's a criminal.
And he admitted to knowing it. This is the weird thing. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I might have to dive into this a little bit more. And the 1919 World Series is always something that's been a topic of baseball for a long time. But they're still kind of, if you'll pardon the pun, everybody's still a little hazy about the history of it. See what I did there?
You're a professional. When do we see the opening of the Michael Mondragon School of Broadcasting? Because you, sir, are a professional.
Angelo, what do you know about the White Sox scandal? Black Sox scandal should be.
Yeah. I basically know the gist of everything, but definitely something we could probably spend some time and dive in on in the future. But yeah, it's always great to kind of dive into the history of it, especially stuff like that kind of falls in controversy for sure.
Yeah. There's baseball's always had its share of controversies, and this was a big one back then. March 8th, 1930, Babe Ruth inks a 2-year deal for $160,000 with the Yankees.
Wow.
Keeping him the highest paid player of all time. The team's general manager, Ed Barrow, predicts at the time that no one will ever be paid more. Oh, boy. This is a bit of a misstep.
Oh, were you ever wrong, dude?
To think that Bryce Harper makes way more than Babe Ruth back in the day, right?
Now this is
with inflation and this the pay scale, and probably $160,000 in 1930. That's a lot.
Yeah, for 2 years. Yeah.
Take a guess how much that is.
How much?
Guess.
$160,000 in 1930.
Yep.
What the value would be today?
Correct, sir.
$5 million.
$5 million for Angelo Trinidad. Michael Mondragon. What's your guess?
I'll say 12 million.
12 million. Okay, so $160,000 in 1930 is today worth $2,693,633.53.
Wow.
So
not
the
what I
babe, the babe's getting like mid-card paydays.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and obviously there's a lot of other things in play, merchandising and TV and stuff like that. So, but definitely that. I mean, he was the one that the house that Ruth built. I mean, baseball was catapulted because of him. So he was a big part of it. So,
brother, imagine the estate, how much money that estate is worth right now.
Oh, it's crazy. Yep. So good stuff. Good stuff. And as Ian said, did not age well, to say the least.
How about John? Do you just have an inflation calculator standing by at all times?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do. So I do a fair amount of sales, and I often get asked, why did this cost so much less 10 years ago? So I have an app literally on my phone to where I can show people. So,
that's interesting.
Yeah. I'm not just a pretty face, everybody. I'm also very, very smart. SMRT.
Yeah. I bet that definitely shuts down some conversations. Those having that handy.
Yes.
March 8th, 1941, losing pitcher, as he was known as, Hugh Mulcahy of the Phillies, becomes the first major league player drafted into the armed services. The newest member of the 101st Artillery at Cape Cod's Camp Edwards had lost 22 games last season and 20 in 1938 to lead the National League in defeats both years. Yeah, I think he was probably actually anxious to get another profession. He was struggling, as Joe Namath would say. This man, a lot of games to lose, but and it's funny because he's showing him the baseball there, and they seem mildly fascinated by it. He's all, well, this is what I threw, and not very well, but
hey everybody, look at this. You see this? Oh, like one guy's trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
That's a solid picture, man.
I'm going to throw this out to you guys. I'm going to throw you out a little question. Can you name another Mulcahy, either real or fictional?
You threw that in there, so it has to be fictional. Mulcahy.
It could be real. I don't know a Mulcahy, like a real Mulcahy.
Oh, you know what? The movie Billy Madison, right?
Okay.
There was the kid that said, O'Doyle rules. His first name was Mulcahy.
Really? Oh, I did not.
Mulcahy O'Doyle.
Yeah, Mulcahy.
Okay. All right. So there's one in movies.
That's absolutely a lie.
I don't know. Okay. There's not one in movies. Right.
I can't name another Mulcahy.
Yes, he was a major league. That is definitely true. I should have put that caveat in there.
And actually, Belfry Bats?
Greg Hall got it. Father Francis Patrick Mulcahy on the mat. Yes. And holding a softball, not a baseball, but I remember there was a baseball where he was playing catch with someone. So there you go. Huh. Greg Hall nailed it.
Good job, Greg Hall.
Oh, and also Mike Moss out there. Thank you for, yes. There you go. But name another Mulcahy. What? Except for your fake one.
Sure. Hey, man, if you can't come up with something on the spot, you better be able to work. You know what I mean?
Calling it all out there, brother.
Yes.
Mulcahy O'Doyle.
Mulcahy O'Doyle.
All right, Jack, you're going to like this one. March 8th, 1947, the first spring training game ever played in Arizona takes place at Tucson's Randolph Municipal Baseball Park, which in 1951 would be renamed High Corbett Field. Wow. The Indians, behind pitching of Bob Lemon, beat the Giants 3-1 in the inaugural Cactus League contest 4,934 officially, and with 600 plus fans sitting on the outfield walls. Yeah. And so High Corbett Field is actually it's pretty famous, obviously, because of this and the Tucson Toros played there. There's other teams that played there as well, but it's actually named after Hiram High Stevens Corbett, who is a former Arizona State senator who was instrumental in bringing spring training to Tucson, specifically convincing Bill Veeck to bring the Cleveland Indians to Tucson in 1947. Veeck owned a ranch in Tucson at the time, and him and his players would sometimes ride Veeck's horses to the games.
Wow.
And Veeck said he moved the team's training camp from Florida to Arizona to avoid Jim Crow laws. Wow, go figure that.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Think that the spring training came to Arizona because of Jim Crow laws.
And his name is George Veeck?
It's Bill Veeck. And Bill Veeck was him and his son, I believe. While I'm at it, I'm gonna get the one and only Kevin Lyon is here.
Perfect timing, because Kevin actually celebrated his 50th birthday at this
yes,
game.
Yes, exactly.
I've definitely been there many times to High Corbett Field.
Yeah. So Bill Veeck, he was. Then he went to the White Sox, right? He was the one that had the mini batting and had the spaceman come out for Louis Aparicio. Like, he was the guy that had the exploding scoreboard. So yeah, Bill Veeck was like an innovator in baseball. So like, yeah, he was back with the Indians at this time. And I think we've talked about him before, because I think he was recruiting. I think his son, remember, left. He was part of the Veeck family, left, and then came back, and then was like the GM of the White Sox and everything. So that's that whole family, the Bill Veeck family.
I believe he was behind the infamous Disco Demolition Night, wasn't he? Was that
Demolition? Showers in the outfield stands, as Greg said. Nancy Faust, the organist. There's a bunch of fun stuff that Bill Veeck was a part of.
Now, Ian in the chat brings up an interesting point. Imagine diving for a ball in that outfield.
Right.
Oh my God! Yeah,
like that's legit. Just Class D stiff soil. You're getting torn up.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that, because playing soccer and playing anything in Arizona, the ground is super hard. So, and there's not a lot of grass. It's funny because it's funny that there's grass on the infield, which makes sense. Actually, this happens a lot. They actually have they'll have infield grass, but the outfield will be sometimes turf. It's because there's so much. It just, water goes into the ground and it just dries up.
Right.
But I remember playing a soccer tournament, and we would, in Arizona, the ball would go super fast because it was a harder surface. We went to Portland and Seattle to play, and because it had taller grass, we could not play. It was like playing in sand.
Okay.
Yeah, so the ball actually acts differently. So that you're exactly right with that.
So now it acts differently because of the compaction of the soil plus the tallness of the grass.
It's like playing on concrete.
Right. No, trust me, in Arizona, it's concrete.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's the ball would just skip, faster. It's
right. But does the height of the grass have?
Well, when it's a soccer ball, yes, and even a baseball,
soccer.
It would stop before you. Instead of coming to you, it would stop in front of you.
Okay.
Now
that's physics.
Yep.
They wouldn't really use artificial turf either, because that would make it even hotter, I would imagine, right?
Oh, no,
yes.
Absolutely. Now
artificial turf is crazy to play on when it's hot.
Oh yeah. That's why I was wondering, is that a thing in Arizona? Because that sounds terrifying.
No, it is. We do a lot of fake lawns out in Arizona, and they put a black sand down on top, and it just sucks the heat up.
Right.
When you walk on that, it's beautiful, and in the winter and the spring, it's wonderful. But if you go out there on the summer, man, you're getting burned up. Big teach in the house.
Yeah, and that you're exactly right on that. And turf has actually changed over the years. It used to be like foam and it had like the grass on top. Now it's this other synthetic material, right? And it actually absorbs a lot. It just has a different feel to it. And but yeah, it was also like super expensive. There's no one's gonna do that.
Well, it's interesting in football because they would give the temperature of the city, then they would give the temperature of the field if it has artificial turf, and it'd be like a 15-degree difference, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh
In
my
St.
God.
Louis, they would do that all the time. And
Yeah.
I can imagine playing on that surface in the summer. It'd be awful. But you may remember High Cobert Field from this. It was famously known for the spring training site for the movie Major League.
The Sizzler, the Marlboro
Sizzler.
Man. Look at those signs. Oh my gosh, Dairy Queen. Oh, I love it.
I want to
Okay, so hold on.
Yeah.
Right below Sizzler is
I was gonna say,
EG's.
EG's.
Hit me with the EG's, love, baby. Hit me with
Love EG's. That's a great one. Go for it.
So EG's is a Tucson chain restaurant. It's a fast food restaurant. They do subs and like slushy drinks. So like they have a flavor of the month where it's, papaya or mango or whatever. And then they have, strawberry, lemon, and I forget the other one. I've been out of Tucson.
They have lime or they have everything, every flavor. Yeah.
So every month they come up with a new flavor. It's like, oh, it's great this month. And EG's is a destination. If you're going to be in Tucson, Arizona, their sandwiches, it's a family-owned franchise in the town of Tucson. And it is, if you like a meatball sub, a grinder, a turkey, ranch fries, EG's, I can't put it over enough. Well worth the trip when you're in Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah. Not like Italian ice. It was more like slushy, but it was better. It was better. It was
right. I don't know how to describe it other than slushy.
Like it wasn't like a Slurpee like from 7-Eleven, but it wasn't like Italian ice, but it was kind of a medium, but it wasn't too watery. It's like really it's amazing.
It's life-changing. And you can buy it in buckets for parties. I mean,
oh, that's right. Yes.
And I mean, Disco, if you haven't been back in a while, man, we need to go back there and you need to have one because
Agreed.
every time,
look at how great those slushies look.
Oh, dude, it's
so
there.
good.
I'm telling you, EG's slushies are life-changing.
Let's show it again, Angelo. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're so good. Yeah, I can't believe they're still around.
So there you go. The flavor of the month. There you go.
Flavor of the month is Lucky Lime.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. I nailed it.
Yeah. So they tried to expand to Phoenix, and it got a little too out of their grasp. I think they have like 7, 8, 10 locations in Tucson, and then they have one in Casa Grande, which is halfway between Tucson and Phoenix, and that's as far as they're going to go. Because
Greg says they're opening ones in Phoenix.
Oh my gosh,
it's open.
That's where I knew it. That's where I knew it from.
It's on Baseline and Val Vista.
That's basically Tucson for me.
That's basically pretty far away. But you're right. And there's another one that I liked out there, Schlotsky's.
Oh,
I've heard of that. I've heard of Schlotsky's Deli. Yeah,
Schlotsky's is good too.
So Cowboy Jack, I have a question. Who's
Yes.
that man? Who's that catcher?
That's Tom Berenger, baby. We
There
call
you
our
go.
shots. We got bum knees. We get the hottest girl, and we call our shots, baby.
There you go.
Tom Berenger.
All right.
Nicely done. March 8th,
I think his name was Woody in the movie, correct?
Jake Taylor.
Jake Taylor.
I was waiting for the buzzer.
Jake Taylor, aka Woody.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Perfect.
March 8th, 1966, before an inter-squad game in St. Petersburg, in a pregame ceremony, the Mets announced the election of their former manager, Casey Stengel, to the Hall of Fame. The 75-year-old old professor benefited by a new rule by Baseball Writers Committee on Veterans that makes any manager, umpire, or executive 65 or older eligible for induction 6 months after retiring. Usually it's 5 years. I love Casey Stengel. I mean, he's one of those old baseball guys that maybe Kevin a little bit knows him a little bit better than I do, but yeah, he's a little bit before my time, which says something.
He's right in the peak of my life, you know.
Yeah, when you showed this picture, I was like, oh, it's Kevin's high school photo. It's his senior pictures. Look at that little guy. Little cutie pie.
Angela, who is that with Casey Stengel right there on the right?
With Casey Stengel, that is his grandson, Casey Stengel III.
No,
hit the buzzer. Hit the buzzer. Come on, I want the buzzer.
I'm finding where's my buzzer?
Get the buzzer ready.
I don't know, but whoever that guy is, he can sell you a used car, bro.
Do I need to enlighten these gentlemen? Do I need to enlighten him? It's one of Cowboy Jack's favorite ball players. We saw him last week in a very, very different clothing.
Oh, come on, guys.
We saw this man in a war. We saw this man reporting for duty last week.
Oh, that's Morgana the Kissing Bandit.
Casey Stengel IV.
There we go. Teddy Ballgame.
No question mark. It is Teddy Ballgame.
Of course, that's Ted Williams. That's what I said.
Teddy.
The fourth, dude.
The fourth.
Ay, way.
Hey, watch it, sir.
Ay, güey, lo siento, jefe. No sabe quién es esto, pinche gringo.
Oh, gosh. All right, here we go.
Oh, I need to crack open this beer. Oh,
I'll get to your beer in just a second.
Yeah, no worries. It's all good. Let's get through this first.
March 8th, 2016. Now, this is a little bit complex, but I want you to stay with me.
That's Kevin Lyon in the photo there.
At a meeting at Clemens Field in Hannibal, Missouri, named after Samuel Clemens, a new entrance gate was in the planning to add to the ballpark. The gate name was to honor Baseball Hall of Fame player Jake Beckley, who is a Hannibal player and native. It is decided on this day, March 8th, which is 308, right? At 3:08 p.m. at a park that has a 308-foot right field pole. They determined that the new gate will be called Jake Beckley 308 Gate, okay? In celebration of his career batting average of 308, all right?
Huh.
So you're still with me, right?
Yes,
Yep.
yes, sir.
Everything's 308.
All right.
So here's the problem.
Oh, no.
The real purpose was to decide if they used 308 listed by baseballreference.com and many other sources, or the 309 that is engraved on his plaque at Cooperstown. It was determined that it was determined that 308 was actually more accurate. But this is the only place. I have no reason why it's 309, but that's the way it is on his plaque.
Huh.
And it's not like they can fix that.
Do you think it's just because the plaque maker had one too many boiler makers, and he's just
well, he made a lot of 8s. Look at all the 1888. I mean, that's a lot of
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. That's when he played ball. I thought that was his age. I'm like, he only lived to be 19 years old. Wait a minute. No, 19 years in baseball.
To be fair, though, it was the 1800s. They didn't know how to do math as good as we did.
They're still working it out, right?
Dude, what an idyllic looking baseball field that is.
Oh, so cool.
Can you imagine the games there? I mean, this isn't a professional team, right? This is
no, it's all independent, and
this is an independent team.
Yeah, and I had no knowledge of this. So this is Hannibal, Missouri. So it's actually it's in the northeast part of Missouri. No one would go there.
So I just want to know: is it near Branson?
It is not near Branson.
So there, I mean, it's got to be really humid there. So I'm guessing they play a lot of fall ball there, or
Yeah, and there's some teams there that no one would really know, but
dude, can you imagine being a kid watching ball on that field?
It's so cool.
Wow, that's romantic right there, man. That's cool.
So as a background on Beckley, he recorded 23,755 putouts at first base, which is still an all-time record. He trails only Eddie Murray by 30 games on the all-time list for games as a first baseman. When Murray passed Beckley in 1994, Beckley's turn-of-the-century accomplishment became news once again. And then from 1899 to 1904, Beckley topped the 300 mark each season, establishing himself as one of the best contact hitters and earning the nickname Old Eagle Eye.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Which, like, super cool, hashtag do the research. Eddie Murray was also very famous. He came out with a hit song called Party All the Time.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yeah. And gained prominence on Saturday Night Live and Raw was his big special.
He had a big comedy album, but I mean, his crowning achievement was Party All the Time, Party All the Time.
Yes, and I've also been corrected. It's Missouri. And I know this because I have grandparents from St. Louis who would always say Missouri. They would also say turlet, and it wasn't dinner, it was supper. So that's my Missouri credibility right there.
Right.
You got straight up Missouri cred.
I do totally. And I knew where Branson is too.
That's true.
I want to go to Branson.
What country, right?
I want to go to Branson. I'm telling you.
We're gonna have my next bachelor party at Branson.
Oh, I can't wait. I want to go see like Larry Gatlin and who else is there? The whole Gatlin.
I want to see the Japanese violinist. That's what I was telling you guys about before.
Yakov Smirnoff is there.
Yes.
The Gatlin brothers.
Mickey Gilley.
Mickey Gilley. There you go. They're all still alive. Oh my gosh.
Angelo, do you have any knowledge of what we're talking about? Branson, Missouri. Missouri.
Yeah, I definitely know at where. Well, maybe I couldn't point it out on a map, but I've heard of Branson before. Yeah,
we've talked about it actually before. Very early in the blogcast, we talked about Branson.
Oh
yeah, we did.
Why? I don't know what any baseball has to do with Branson, Missouri.
Actually, I think we were talking about going to Kansas City, and I go, we have to go to Branson because,
of course,
it's just such a wasteland of old talent. So good.
Wasteland of old talent. That's one way of saying
it. Is. It's like turning back the clock, but it's like why would we go see Mickey Gilley?
It's like such a tourist trap. It's one of those tourist traps. For sure.
It's tourist traps.
Oh yeah.
90-year-old people aren't traveling, bro. Like,
is Rich Little there? If Rich Little is there, we're going tomorrow.
We are.
We're ready. We're ready.
Oh, no, Ray Stevens too.
Are you kidding me? They called me the Streak.
Oh, don't say it ain't true. Branson's right down. Oh no,
then I can't go.
Hey, don't worry, boys. I've got a Halliburton briefcase full of gimmicks. We're fine.
To go back to the Black Sox scandal, say it ain't so, Joe.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
All that entertainment, you can't even have a beer.
That's my gosh.
Hey, we can have a beer wherever we want.
I know.
Brother.
I know we can. It depends on where we are, brother.
And we will, brother. And we will.
Kevin.
Yes,
what are
sir.
you drinking tonight?
Look what I got, Jack. Oh yeah. I saw it.
Yes.
For Jack tonight. I knew.
Where did you find it?
My tap room, the red that I go to, and Michael as well. It's a favorite of ours. Redbeard's Tap Room in Anaheim. Walking distance to Angel Stadium and the Honda Center where the Ducks play. I was looking. They have 40 beers on draft, and they have a cooler with beers to go. It's much like Cactus Tap Room that you go to. And also, I look and going, this is Radiant Haze. I gotta get one. Jack, this is outstanding.
I couldn't put it over enough, right? Like that is a darn good.
It's a really good hazy.
Yes, Toppling Goliath. Thank you.
Yeah,
that's my favorite beer.
Out of Decorah, Iowa. And 7% mellow out as you bask in the radiant haze of Amarillo, Citra, Mosaic, and Sapper hops. Open your third eye and follow this hazy IPA on a tropical trip with notes of orange and mango. I wish I could get more of these somewhere. This is nice.
Right. Oh, dude, I'm so glad that you're having that and that you like it, man. That is legit my favorite beer.
That's why I had to find it, because the Total Wine by Me didn't have this, and I just happened to see it there. I'm like, oh yes.
Yeah.
Ian, if you can find it, brother, try it out, man.
That's
a darn good beer.
There you go. Let's do a Smokey and the Bandit run. Let's get like a couple cases of beer and have to sneak it in.
Yes. Yes.
We'll get a couple of cases of Radiant Haze and take
There
it
you go.
into Branson.
We'll start in Decorah and bring it down to Branson.
Yeah,
There you
as
go.
long as Toppling Goliath agrees to pay the bail. My
We're
personal
bootlegging.
Yeah, my attorney's getting really tired of my shenanigans, so I need to find another.
So you have to get sponsored.
Yes. Hey, join us on Patreon and sponsor
There you
Cowboy
go,
Jack
there you
Durango's bail fund.
Love it. Love it.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so let's jump into it. Baseball card sharks. We have the full gang here, so we're gonna get this going. Here are the baseball card sharks standings. Kevin with a big win last week. You ran the board, and
Cheated, but I ran the board.
It is what it is.
Scoreboard.
Scoreboard.
That's all I'd say, scoreboard.
So here are the baseball card sharks rules. We draw 11 cards, 3 go on the bench, and then we go from the bottom up. We're gonna pick a category. We have position players this week. So let's get to it. I'm gonna add this to the stream. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna do this and do that. Yes.
I think
All
we're on position players this week, correct?
Yes,
We are.
sir.
And so let's go. We have let's pick a category. We have games, at bats, runs, hits, doubles. We've done triples before, home runs, RBIs, stolen bases, base on balls. We can get really complex, but I'm sure that we don't want to do that. No, don't look like that. Okay. Jack, you're not going to know the slugging percentage of this guy.
Oh, a slugging percentage, you say?
You want to do it? Come on, you have your book handy, Jack?
I'm not scared. I'm
I
an
know you're not scared.
encyclopedia of baseball.
All right, so let's look up. Do you want to? Are you honestly want to do slugging percentage?
Kevin, I ruin it every week. You call it, brother.
Oh, you know what? Let's just do slugging percentage. Why not?
Oh,
Now, who's going to explain what? Now, Jack, since you're an encyclopedia of baseball, why don't you explain what slugging percentage is?
Sure. Slugging percentage is what they do is they take the average of your hits, right? But it's not like a slap single or a bunt. It's when you really throw your shoulder into it and go for the long ball. It's a pitch analyzation, or it's a hitting strategy analyzation tool. It sounds pretty, like slugging percentage, like it sounds pretty low brow, but it's actually very scientific.
All right, Angelo or Kevin, do
I think I know, but Angelo, how about you want to try it, Angelo?
Yeah, it's total bases divided by at bats.
There you go.
All right, so an average or one could be like 488 would be a slugging percentage.
It's going to be higher than a batting average, Jack.
Yeah,
But you
higher
can
than a
also-
batting average.
You can also have like 1,071, like Trey Mancini here. So
Sure.
it actually can be that high, right?
Jeez. Oh my gosh. I forgot.
So okay,
But he hasn't played very long.
Yeah.
exactly. All right, so
Don't expect
Let's-
me to explain more, though. Jack can explain
Right.
more. I'll leave him to that one if we ever do that.
are we
I
doing
don't even know
Patreon
that one.
members, or are we just going to go straight through again?
You know what? I say we run straight through this
Let's
week.
do it.
All right, let's
We
go
got
straight
this,
through.
Jack.
Who wants to go first? Who wants to step up?
But we know
Cowboy Jack Durango.
we know you're the leadoff hitter for this. Absolutely.
I jerk the curtain, baby.
All right. The recently retired Ryan Zimmerman is your
And
first
thanks
one.
to Greg for explaining the number of bases too. So that'll help you out with there.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to put that on there while
Yeah, there you
we go through this. Get your beers ready for Christian Yelich.
Oh yeah.
Yelly.
That's for Bubble Pug right
I forgot to
there.
grab a backup beer. I'm gonna drink this one quick, Jack. This is good.
It's good,
Here's
right?
a guy who had an outstanding season last year, Cedric Mullins.
Yeah. No, we call him Cedric Mullins, the entertainer, and he is killing it.
He definitely is. He helped me win my fantasy baseball league last year. He was a star for me last year.
Right. Mine too.
You did not play. Stop it. Gene Segura, former Arizona Diamondback, right?
Yeah,
The Diamondbacks.
You're asking Jack.
absolutely.
Sorry.
I just lost my light.
Uh-oh.
JD Martinez also
Is
played.
it better than being blinded by the light, Jack?
It is.
Okay.
Kyle Hishiga, let's see,
Higashioka.
Higashioka. That's what it is.
Higashioka.
Yeah.
Austin Riley. It's funny. It's funny. Those are two names that like kids would have. Like those are like two first names.
Yeah. So you know what, Jack? You know what that means? We can't trust him.
No, that's a red herring.
Get your beers ready for Avasel Garcia. Simon.
Doubling
to
up.
the house.
And on your bench, Ronald Acuna Jr.
You know what? I like Ronald Acuna III more, but
You're gonna know this guy, Sir
Didi. Sir Didi Notorious Gregorius, bro. Like when he would come to the plate in when he was playing for the Diamondbacks, they would play Notorious B.I.G. Notorious, and it was electrifying.
Gregorius.
Yes, bro. I love me some Sir Didi, baby.
By the way, for the Greg Hall, who me and him saw Duran Duran in 1984. I want to put that over again for that Duran Duran reference.
Okay, and don't forget the juggler.
And the juggler.
The juggler.
And Les,
is he laying down to go to sleep?
I'm gonna smoke me a pack of Gamels with Ben Gamel. Yeah. Former we can drink with this, and he's a former brewer as well.
I mean, Jack and I don't need a reason.
Listen, right. when you look at my face in the mirror every day, that's enough reason to drink.
All right, so career slugging percentage.
Yeah, good luck, Jack.
This is going to be crazy. So Ryan Zimmerman, his career slugging percentage is 475.
Okay.
So 475 right there. So
that's a point 475, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, 475. So
this is
Christian Yelich.
Oh yeah, come on.
And what year is this?
This is the brand new 2022.
2022.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yelly's higher, man. Yelly's higher.
I would hope so.
I would definitely. Former MVP.
I'm curious how high.
Oh my God, this is nuts.
What?
477.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
By 2.
Wow, I thought it'd been higher than that. All right.
I would think so too.
So I'm like, wow. So Ryan Zimmerman. Wow. Okay.
So 477, number to beat, Cedric Mullins.
Gosh.
This one's top. The slugging percentage is ridiculous.
It is. Yeah.
Let's just try it.
We're just guessing higher and lower at this point.
I don't know why Kevin ruined the game like this. Like Cedric the Entertainer Mullins, man. He's had a very storied career.
He has not.
He's not had a very storied career. But he gets on base, brother gets on base. I'm going to go, dude, I'm going to call my shot, dude. Little bit lower than 477.
All right. 451.
Wow. Jack, you got this now. You got the feeling of this.
You got the feeling of it.
Sure.
You're in this. Come on.
Right. I'm gonna
first Oriole in history to join the 30-30 club.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. The 30 for 30 club.
And what I found out, he was like hurt most of the year, so like he totally overachieved, especially on an Oriole team. So Gene Segura, he was a Diamondback for 1 year, but higher or lower than 451.
So Jean Segura, it's French.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Jean Segura might have only played 1 year for the Diamondbacks, but he rose to prominence in the Phillies. And man, his slugging percentage really jumped up, and we're going to be right around the 500s, so higher.
Wow. So 451 is the number to beat. And he is 410.
Oh, no. Oh, come on. You had to get the buzzer.
I don't know why you have to play the buzzer, dude. I don't like that. But whatever.
I accidentally leaned on the.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when Jack gives one of his crazy answers, I totally expect the buzzer, but come on. Don't buzz him on this.
That's what I need. I need that
Yeah.
one. That trombone, right? Exactly. All right, who's up next? Who's going to take the challenge?
I'll go.
All right, Angelo, you're up next. Your next card is Michael Conforto.
Uh-oh, Jack just quit the show.
He's out of here.
He's out. You're out of here.
Christian Walker.
What is that jersey?
It's what is it? It's like serpentines.
Serpents. Yeah,
It's supposed to be
something like
ASU.
I think it's the.
Is it supposed to be Arizona State?
No, it was the like San Francisco has like the fog jerseys. They're like
it's like the team. Or, I'm sorry, the city
edition.
Yeah, like when Boston did the Boston Marathon ones, and
right. I was curious. I'd never seen that before.
Yeah. Chad Pinder. There you go. And last, I have no idea who this is. Jonah Heim. Wasn't he in Moneyball? Oh, that's Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Yes.
All right. Yes. We need that.
Can we buzz? I hate that we can't buzz Michael. So I'm gonna have to get my own buzzer to get him back.
Wow, look at all those players in the stand right there. That's the way it's going to be this year too. If they have baseball, interestingly enough, Michael Conforto, he's got a slugging percentage of .468.
Oh, that's high. Is that higher than Yelly? It was close.
Michael Conforto is a very underrated.
He's a
Yelly was
very
477. Yelly was 477.
Okay.
Yep.
That's our highest one so far.
468. Yes, the City Connect. That's what it was. That Ian gets it. Christian Walker, higher or lower than 468?
I'm gonna go lower.
439. Nicely done. I know it's like,
bro. That's
like
so that jersey right there, the Serpenticos jersey. I when I took Cash to the ball game last year, I got him a shirt like that, him and his buddy. Those shirts are so cool, man.
Oh my gosh, the hats. If you see the hats, I'll have to share it. These hats are like awesome and they're no longer available. I want one so bad with that S. It's so super cool.
Yes, I tried to buy one. They didn't have them at the stadium that day.
I love it. I'm surprised they haven't done that logo sooner because it's so perfect. So 439 is your number. Chad Pinder, higher or lower than 439?
I'll go higher.
439. Whoa, 427.
Oh my gosh.
Close.
I wouldn't have got that
really
either.
close.
I thought he was a better hitter than that for sure.
Well, I know they played similar number of years, which is what I was trying to think about, like multiple base hits.
Yeah,
like, I think you might have read the wrong stat for Trey Mancini when you said he was over a 1. Like everybody said.
It's at the beginning. It's at the beginning of his career.
Gosh, but still, he's been playing
Right
for
there,
like 4
slugging.
years.
He only played 5 games. Though.
In his first season. I thought you were talking
his first season.
Totals.
Yeah,
his career in the season. That's 5 games. No wonder. That's
exactly
off.
right.
Threw us all off.
But it can be over 1,000.
Yeah, but it won't be.
Which,
obviously.
right?
We haven't gotten 500 yet.
Exactly.
When you said that, I'm like, isn't it like around 5 would be like an amazing player?
Right.
I guess I'm up.
So Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Okay.
Oh, Kiner Falefa. Yeah.
Any relation to Ralph Kiner?
Bless you.
Yes. He's using his maiden name in there as well.
Yeah, it's Ralph Kiner's grandson. Clearly. Okay.
Clearly.
There you go. Former batting champion a couple of times, I think. Tim Anderson.
I really like those jerseys.
That's a cool jersey.
Cool. The
Like,
South Side ones.
South side.
Yeah, why do the Giants have like the only ugly one? Well, the Dodgers one actually is not.
Right.
They couldn't even put Doyers. So
Right. Ha Seong Kim.
All right.
Does he bat like Happy Gilmore golfs? Like,
A lot of the Asian players, they have this kind of slap approach to it. So it always looks like they're they're off balance, but they're
KBO style. Is that
each of
KBO baseball style?
Right, totally.
That's a samurai swing, dude.
Exactly. Okay, Isaiah Kiner Falefa, his
Bless you.
slugging 354.
Okay, well, all right. Well, that's our lowest one yet. I'll take that.
Yep.
Who's he up against here? Tim Anderson.
Tim
That's
Anderson.
got to be higher. That's
Tim
got to be
Anderson,
higher.
I would agree with you. And it is 448.
Okay, this is all right. Now I'm back to like, okay, let's see from here. I don't know because this guy would hit more home runs.
Ha-Seong Kim, higher or lower than 448?
I'm guessing this is gonna be really close. I feel like I should just flip a coin. I guess I'll say higher, although I'll probably be wrong. I don't know. Probably a little higher. Let's see.
352.
Not even close. All right.
Yeah, we can't even get out of the bottom row.
Jeez.
All right.
All right, Michael, you just have to get to the fourth card to win.
You do. Okay,
Yeah,
here we go.
I did the worst out of all of us, so even better. There you go.
Yeah, they.
There we go. Thank you.
Sucker. All right, here we go. Here's those uniforms too, right there.
Yep,
that's
there you go,
that's the
perfect timing.
City Connect ones. You can't even tell. But Chris Bryant,
I know you think he's on the Phillies. Looking at that.
he does. Get your beers ready for Keston Hero.
Uh-oh. At least I'm
Yeah.
almost out of beer.
And last but not least, Alcides Escobar of the Nationals.
Oh, the Escobar, yeah. Pablo's grandson.
All right.
Hey, babe. We don't want him ratting him out.
So Chris Bryant, who shares my birthday of January 4th. Unfortunately, it's not his is a little bit sooner than mine. He is slugging percentage of 504.
Woo, there we go. That's our highest
There you
number
go.
yet. Our first 500 one. All right.
504. So Keston Hira, a good hitter, but not that high.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
Definitely. Although close, 455. I'm surprised that he's that close. 455. Alcides Escobar.
See, now it's just like,
Yeah, I'm gonna go lower.
yeah,
I'm hoping.
I think, yeah, exactly.
347
All right, for the win, Michael.
for the win. Jonathan, don't call me Jonah Hill.
Or I saw some Punk Skunk said Jonah Evil Knievel Helm. Into that outfit. Oh, that's why. Look at
Yeah,
that outfit.
yeah,
That's
totally.
some Evil Knievel stuff. There. I
Yes.
didn't guess that.
No,
Very
yeah,
good.
no, he definitely looks like somebody that dressed up for hockey and then decided to jump Snake River. Like, what
you
is
go.
he wearing?
I don't know.
So I think
Oh,
this
is that it's at Texas? Is that supposed to be like a Texas flag?
no. It's during 4th of July. weekend.
Oh, okay.
So it's
All right.
there you go. So
America.
Well, you know what? If you can't look like a giant nerd on 4th of July, when can you look like a giant nerd? Jonah Heim.
So 347 is a number to beat, and I will go lower.
I don't know. Let's see. It's gonna be tough.
Ooh.
340.
Oh my gosh! This
Look
game
at
is great.
look at he's a career minor leaguer too.
Bro.
Oh my gosh! Jeez.
Wait, Midland, Odessa? Midland has a team?
Yep.
Yeah, Midland's.
Yeah.
I actually saw a game in Midland, Texas, in the
The
ni-
Midland-
Hey, look at that.
1989.
A former Stockton Port. Look.
Yeah,
there you
Stockton
go.
Port.
Aberdeen? Wow, man.
Yeah, there
Yep.
you go. He paid his dues, brother.
Yeah.
Sure, dude. That dude made a career out of paying dues.
Yeah.
Calm
Grizzled
down. Calm down, George South.
Grizzled young vet right there.
All right, Michael.
No.
You want? Come on. You got to clear the board. You want? Come on. Just want to keep going.
You gonna keep going? All right.
You already
Yeah.
won, so keep going. Why not?
All
We're
right.
live, pal.
So,
Why not?
so 340. All right, let's do it.
What do you got?
JD Martinez.
Oh,
I'll
come on.
definitely go higher with him.
Oh yeah.
528.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I
Nice,
feel like
yeah.
it's gonna be high, but wow, that's the best. one to be at.
528.
Just barely, man. JD
I'm so
Martinez.
surprised that Yelly's was under 500.
Yeah. Well, he had those years in Miami. Early.
Okay.
But also, he plays for the Brewers, and I mean, yeah, we drink for him, but come on, they're terrible.
Bubble Puck, you just made Bubble Puck cry. How dare you?
Yeah,
For a team that made the playoffs a couple
Women's Day.
times.
How dare you?
They made the playoffs twice the last few years. That's more than I can say for the Diamondbacks and the Angels. So
come on, Bubble Pug, hit me. Let's go.
I think she just left.
Oh no.
Our only girl on the chat, and you made her cry. How dare you?
No, she'll fire back, dude. Bubble Pug's tough, dude.
528.
Oh, there you go. Watch it. Good. You should
Kyle Higashioka will definitely be lower than 528. 385.
All right.
385. Austin Riley, who is a pretty good hitter, I would say. I'm gonna have to go higher because I think he's better than
385. Yeah, I guess
385. Definitely higher. 494.
Wow. Oh, geez, you got this now.
He's really good. 494.
All right. Well, there you go to win it. Well, you already won it, but
and Avisel Garcia.
You're rubbing it in our face.
This is.
Bro,
definitely.
Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky.
I'm gonna go lower.
Yeah, I think you're all right with that.
431.
All right, cheers, Michael.
There you go.
Great.
431. There you go.
Great job.
Oh, dude, yes. March down the field. Now, do you get extra points for marching down the field?
We don't. I think it's more. It's one of those things that.
It's more for bragging rights.
He's being like the Yankees when they're beating up on a team.
Right.
It's just like, hey, or in college football, Alabama's playing like Appalachian State, and it's like it's 66-3. Just like don't worry about it. Where's power?
That was not easy. It's only easy because I let everybody else go. I didn't. I had no idea. Slugging percentage.
You had the advantage going last. Yeah, Michael.
Yes, victory lap for sure.
Great job.
All right.
Let him have his win.
That's all good. Let him have his win. Wow.
Yes.
All right, fine, dude. Let the baby have his bottle, dude. Fine. Whatever.
All right, so let's end out with some baseball trivia. And we want you to participate out there. If you know the answer, let us know in the chat.
Oh, where's my card?
Question number 1. Derek Jeter caught the final pop-up of which teammate's no-hitter? Dwight Gooden, David Wells, David Cone, or Jim Abbott? Ooh, Big Teach coming in early with David Wells. The Yankee fan is disqualifying himself. John going with
my gimmicks right. When the light turns on, put in mine. I'll be right back. I'm leaving. Talk amongst yourselves.
Any thoughts, Angelo?
Yeah, my initial instinct was going towards what the favorite answer is supposed to be with David Wells.
David Wells as well? Well.
David Wells.
Greg Hall going with Dr. K. Dwight Gooden. Well, Pug going with
Dwight Schrute Gooden.
Good answer. Good answer.
Dude,
Good answer.
I'm locking in Dwight Schrute Gooden. Done. Just on the name alone.
All right.
Dwight Schrute.
And the answer is
Hey. What? I leave for like 5 seconds.
I thought you were in on this one.
See what happens. See what happens.
Answer it in
Ian's
the form of something I got in the mail recently that I've not even opened yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Here's my answer.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
I just ordered that. I saw this was out there. It came out a long time ago, but I'm like,
1 second.
Light
Let me
reading.
do it again. Show it again.
Light
Dave
reading
Well.
that I got. Because I saw it was on Beer and Baseball. I'm like, yeah, I have to get this.
That's awesome.
I think I told my David Wells story. I never met the man, but
hey, can you show that again?
Oh,
Yeah, show that again really quick because I definitely I'm gonna.
This came out a long time ago, but David Wells, perfect. I'm not boomer on beer, brawls, backaches, and baseball.
Okay, so that's your answer, right?
Yes, sir. That's why I pulled this out.
So
That's why I got up to pull this book out.
Right before I actually tell you the answer, I want to let you know that whenever we talk about books, you can find all these books and buy them. We've started a new page, beerBaseball.com/books. And a little bit, we get a little kickback from Amazon, but whenever we talk about books, we're gonna put them here. That was one that was on our quick pitch.
Now, what's funny is I bought this using that Amazon link you just mentioned.
There you go.
I heard about this book. I'm like, what is this? And he wrote this in 2003. And I was like, oh, you know what? Why not? And I think I told my David Wells story where me and my friend Matt Sinister, a Patreon on the show, we got free tickets to Guns N' Roses in San Diego at Qualcomm Stadium, formerly Jack Murphy Stadium. And we had these amazing seats on the field. And we're like, how did we get these seats? And then it turned out another guy in the someone working with them got free tickets for David Wells. Apparently the joke was we had better tickets than David Wells.
There you go.
I was little, two wrestlers got better seats than a former Yankee who hopefully gets a no-hitter for Derek Jeter.
Well,
I feel like just based on that cover, that guy, David Wells, has some pretty problematic beliefs when it comes to
I'm like waiting to see if I'm going to be like, oh no, why am I reading this?
Right.
All right.
So let me guess, it's David Cohn. After all this, is not David Wells.
After all that and all that rigmarole, right? Rigmarole. It is Dwight Gibbons. Wow. It is Dr. K.
I won, baby.
There you go. Yes. There you go. And
I knew it wasn't Jim Abbott.
But
I got a plug out there, Michael.
There you go. We got the plug out there. So that actually worked out actually nicely.
No, right. It's almost like you guys scripted that.
You know what's funny? He told me about the link, but it didn't even occur to me until I'm like, I have a David Wells book. I was going to use that as my answer.
There you go. Paul O'Neill caught Wells last out. There you go. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Winning.
Good job.
All right. Question number 2.
Hopefully I have another book for this one.
These two Hall of Fame pitchers have 3,000 career strikeouts as a pitcher while batting over 200 with at least 24 career home runs.
Wow.
Too easy, Drill Sergeant. Too easy.
Do I even need to show you?
Yeah, why don't you name
them, Jack? Go ahead and show
why don't you tell us? Why don't you tell us, Jack?
Make it easy for Kevin and Angelo.
No, just tell us, please. I want to know your answer.
All right. Walter Johnson and Don Drysdale, Walter Johnson and Bob Gibson, Don Drysdale and Steve Carlton, or Steve Carlton and Bob Gibson. So 2 of these pitchers, Hall of Fame pitchers, have 3,000 career strikeouts and a over 200 batting average with 24 home runs.
What does he have now? What props does Kevin have now?
By the way, we don't script any of this.
No.
I can't find it.
Clearly, we don't script anything.
Kevin has like a Hall of Fame museum in his apartment.
He's like throwing dead bodies out of the way, shuffling through boxes.
I'm gonna go with number 1, Walter Johnson. And
All right.
Hey, buddy.
All right, guys, I've rolled up the entire show, but it's worth it for the gimmick.
Double pug going with Steve Carlton, lefty.
All right.
Bob Gibson.
No, this is an accidental gimmick now.
Yep. Guessing 4. Yeah. Kevin has
I don't. What was your guys' answers? Can I get really quick?
I'm going number 4. Steve Carlton and Bobby Gibson.
Angelo had 1.
Yeah, I was thinking Walter Johnson because he played a long time and would always been hitting because there was no DH then. And I was like, well, Don Drysdale or Bob Gibson. So who'd I go with? Michael Mondragon? Don Drysdale.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
There you go. There's an autograph book happened to Don Drysdale. Oh, he dated it too. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
1980.
No, 1990.
1990.
February 19th.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I can't believe I had to pick number one once I realized I had a Don Drysdale book.
You guys are working us. You're working us.
No, I swear to you.
Okay, so what's your answer, Kevin?
Was number one.
Number one.
Number one, sir.
Angelo's going with number one. Cowboy Jack, number four. Yes. Yeah. Kevin's proving he's literate with all these books.
I love it.
That's some tough love right there.
Yeah.
But and we are consistent. By the way, I want to throw this out there again. By the way, if you want to learn more about baseball, go to beerbaseball.com/books, because you are wrong. It is Walter Johnson and Bob Gibson.
Wait, let me find my Bob Gibson book. Hang on. I grabbed the wrong book.
Walter Johnson struck out 3,509 batters. His career average was 235 with 24 home runs. Bob Gibson struck out 3,117 batters. His career average was 206, also hit 24 home runs. He actually hit 4 home runs in the minors and actually hit 2 home runs in the World Series.
Wow.
And a former Harlem Globetrotter. If you had watched us since day one of the Beer Baseball Blogcast, you would have found out Bob Gibson was a former Harlem Globetrotter.
And can anybody remember who the other Hall of Famer pitcher is? That's also a Harlem Globetrotter. Can anybody remember that from early on in the show history? Anyone out there? Out there? Actually pitched around the same. He started around the same time as Bob Gibson's peak. So I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, right, Michael?
I think I do. I'm gonna guess because I'm not sure. Satchel Paige?
No, sir. No. This is a later. He might have been, but I'm thinking of somebody else who played. He started playing in the late '60s and played until early to mid '80s. Ferguson Jenkins.
That's right.
Fergie Jenkins.
Yes, Fergie Jenkins. That's right.
Good follow on Twitter, by the way, if you have Twitter.
Yeah, that was great.
He's a good follow.
Yeah, he's fantastic, and I think he fell for. If you follow our Twitter, like I'll retweet certain things. There was a kind of a joke account that it was showing Freddie Freeman bunting, and it was saying it's just a joke account, and it says like bunting, they're trying to get more younger viewers, so they're gonna ban bunting. And Ferguson Jenkins like responded to it. He's all mad about it. I'm like, oh no, Fergie!
Oh no, he got worked, brother.
I know he totally got worked. But I want to end this with a great picture of Walter Johnson, the big train, with a baby on an oversized glove.
How funny is that?
Solid.
And hey, Angelo, if I remember right, I think he's a local guy. I think Walter is originally from our area.
No,
that's
kidding.
awesome.
I believe he was, if I recall correctly, because I should know I grew up with the guy.
I'm gonna do the research here.
Big train.
Well, Michael, can you go back one slide?
Sure. You want to go off that slide?
I like to call this slide "Guess Who's Coming to Dinner."
Oh boy!
Yes.
It's a tribute to the late great Sidney Poitier.
Sidney Poitier,
yes. Cheers. Sidney Poitier.
Walter Johnson went to Fullerton Union High School.
There you go.
Wow.
There was actually a poster I saw at the Baseball Hall of Fame. It's like an exhibition game in Fullerton, the big hype of it was Walter Johnson going to pitch against Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
Like somewhere in the 20s. I was like, oh,
awesome.
Wow, that's a poster.
Yeah, I saw this picture. I couldn't
amazing.
And what a great way to end the show. If you'd like to become a supporter of what we're doing here at the Beer Baseball Blog, we've almost got 100 straight weeks, people. Thank you so much for being here. But go to our Patreon page, patreon.com/beerbaseball. You can support us by buying our stickers, buttons, beer coasters on our Etsy page, beerbaseball.store. Here's where we are on social media. All you have to do is give a like and a follow, tell a friend. We're at 400 YouTube subscribers. Let's get to 1,000 by the end of the year. This is ridiculous.
Yes.
Let's do it. Come on. Come on, everyone.
I can
Let's
only
go.
create so many accounts, Michael.
I know. By the way,
You know, Russian bots aren't a thing anymore, all right? I can't get any Russian bots.
Yeah.
All right?
Wow.
especially
Here we go.
these days.
Yeah. Way to make it political,
They're
Kevin Lyon. Jeez.
Jeez.
They're a little tied up right now. But I will say this. We thank you so much for being here every single week. Again, we have 400 loyal subscribers. We cannot do it without you. We want to grow and get bigger all the time. We want to be like our great friend Ian and Nikki. We need like what 15,000? No. We're looking to do 1,000. Let's just do 1,000. Let's go there. That's our next goal. Let's do it. We've almost done 100 straight weeks of the Beer Baseball Blogcast. Could not have done it with all the support of everybody here. And we are only doing bigger things. Kevin and Jack have a show on the weekend. Angelo is consistently doing his breaks on weekends. Kevin, you're also doing the pint and pack. So,
Yes,
guys, I'm going to let you talk about it more, and then we'll wrap up.
we'll plug our stuff. Who wants to go first?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go
Angelo.
first. And then I'll go first because mine is tomorrow. Let me just take it over here. Thanks for joining us. Also, remember, beerbaseball.com. Go to affiliates. Click on the Amazon thing, the Amazon link. Bookmark that link. That way, won't cost you anything extra. You buy something on Amazon, a little kickback comes in. Like, for example, a David Wells book that I bought, a little kickback went back to the blog. You know, it's all good fun. For me, tomorrow, I'm going to be going for 7:30 tomorrow. For pint and packs, I got to figure out what pint I'm going to open. I'll figure that out later. But I'm going to be opening 2 packs of 1991 tops, have pint and beer, and just see what fun we'll have looking at some old cards.
Yeah. Angelo, did you want to promote what
Yeah.
you got on?
So thank you guys for tuning in faithfully on Saturday mornings for Beer and Break with Angelo. Thank you for tuning into my, I guess, vlog style video from the Front Row Card Show in Henderson, Nevada. One of our highest viewed videos on the channel. So thank you guys for doing that. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Picked up a really nice Ken Griffey Jr. X-Fractor for $1. So numbered to 150. But I'm really excited about this Saturday's Beer and Break. So those of you guys familiar with the trading card hobby, Panini NFL Rookies and Stars has been a sneaky good product this season. Ian opened a mega box on his channel, and he pulled Mac Jones RPA rookie patch auto and a 1-of-1 laundry tag relic in the same mega box. Another guy in the hobby, Run Good Life, opened a mega box of Rookies and Stars and got a Mac Jones base rookie, a Mac Jones relic, and a Mac Jones Crusade auto to 10. So insane pulls in this product. So I will not be opening a mega box, but I have a blaster box of Rookie and Stars that I'll be opening on Saturday. But this one arrived a little bit dented and damaged, if you could see. So hopefully the cards are fine in there. But I'll be opening this on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So go ahead and check that out and leave a comment. And thank you guys for tuning in.
Right on. Jack.
Love that we see the pack that you are going to break open on Beer and Break Saturday morning. Wednesday afternoons, we have pints and packs. Sundays, sometime on Instagram.
6:30 on Saturday. I'm going 6:30 on Sunday. I have to work all day, so let's do 6:30, Jack. Because this is a psychological evaluation of you in some ways recently.
So 6:30 this coming Sunday on Instagram Live, we are going to have the culmination of Tommy Lasorda and Cowboy Jack Durango versus useless baseball mascots that are a complete waste of time and shouldn't be part of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Please indulge in our content, subscribe on Patreon. If you're going to go to Amazon, click through, go to Etsy, get the beer coasters, the fridge magnets. We have them all. They're great. Thank you all so much for being here week in and week out. We couldn't do this without you. No matter what, we'd be sitting here talking baseball, but isn't it greater to watch us do it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure, as always. Episode 98 next week. Can't believe it. I can't believe I'm saying those numbers.
We're almost there.
Almost there. So at the end of this month, we'll be at 100. So we have stuff planned for that. So we will see you next week for another Beer Baseball Blogcast, more craft beer and curveballs. Good night, everyone. Take care.